Storm Tracker 9 weather with Chief Meteorologist Justin Stapleton.
Still looking at some pretty good rain coming down, but certainly not the, we'll call it a deluge, basically. We saw late last night and early this morning. Heavy rain pounding down along the coast, producing some pretty good down trees. You saw our own Marissa Walson out there. She got blasted by the wind pretty good. We had about 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts out towards the jetty in Florence. I'll show you some peak wind gusts across the state in just a second. First, what we've got going on right now, not much in the way of snowfall. That's an indication that we still have a pretty warm air mass over top of us. Winds are generally still out of the southwest as our cold front is kind of stalled right on top of us, and that's why we're getting a nice little, well, we'll call it sort of a smushing together of some good scattered showers, and they're all sort of training from the southwest to northeast all across western Oregon. Now, rainfall totals today so far, the winters that we have locally out towards Newport, where they've picked up over an inch, about 8/10 in Corvallis, just about 3/4 here in Eugene. More than that, as you get down towards Roseburg, picked up about 1/10 of an inch out in Redmond, and North Bend actually saw most of theirs late last night. Earlier today, they're kind of getting some drizzle and scattered showers. We're seeing most of the heavy precipitation now moving up into the Lane County and the central northern Cascades. Mid-50s still, so again, you can see the influence of the southerly winds as nobody's cooling down. And in fact, even up on the pass, look at Odell Lake at 40 degrees. So it's all coming down as rain until you get above around 6,000 to 7,000 feet. Snow lines are going to be dropping overnight tonight. They'll really start to drop as we headed towards midweek. More on that in a second. Peak wind gusts today, 95 miles an hour out at Mary's Peak. Yaquina Bridge saw one around 84 miles an hour, upper 60s in Newport and Florence, and Cape Argo down just south of North Bend saw 63-mile-an-hour wind gusts. Overnight tonight, we'll keep scattered showers around. The temperatures falling off just a bit into the mid and upper 40s. But those temperatures may be what we're talking about for highs as we head towards Thursday and Friday, all courtesy of a nice shot of cold air coming in. And it's going to drop snow lines. In fact, may drop them the lowest we've seen so far this season. Why is that? Well, here's what we've got. Our area of low pressure swirling around. We've got a lot of cold, unstable air. This is slowly squishing inland towards western British Columbia. And so as the jet stream starts to move all of that inland, instead of getting a southerly wind, we'll get the winds to take more of a west-northwesterly push, and that pushes all that cold Canadian air in across the region. Watch what happens at the precision cast. You see just a little bit of precipitation left over early tomorrow, and then as we go to Wednesday afternoon, we're dry. I think we'll see some sun breaks, but then as the next waves start to move on through by Thursday, they won't be as strong in terms of the amount of rain or precipitation they have, but they're going to be cold, and so that is going to put snow possibly as far south as the foothills, down to around 2,000 feet by the weekend. We'll have to watch those for sure. All right, here's what we've got along the coast. I do think we'll see a few isolated showers early, some light drizzle at times, and then we should be able to get a few peaks of sun by the afternoon. A couple of more days of some scattered showers, but the rainfall amounts on those, the total amounts, not much. 1/4 of an inch on either of these. Things taper off on Saturday, and then a couple of drier days as we go to Sunday and Monday. But it will be cooler, though. Temperature is cooler in the Umpqua tomorrow in the low 50s. Look at those mid and low 40s for highs as we go to Saturday and Sunday. That's going to drop overnight lows into the mid to low 30s in many spots as well. Snow showers in the Cascades, snow levels at 3,500 feet. We will be looking at some accumulating snow over the next couple of days, not 8, 10, 12 inches, but maybe 2 or 3 here if you're going over the passes. Partly sunny in Bend and Redmond. I do think we'll mix in some snow flurries at times, both Thursday and Friday's forecast. Look at those overnight lows dipping into the upper teens by the weekend. And finally, here in the valley, isolated showers tomorrow. We get a sunbreak or two by the afternoon. Thursday, Friday, it's going to get cool, so we're talking about cold rain coming down at that point, and overnight lows getting close to freezing as we go into the weekend. So we may be looking at a few slippery spots out there for places that don't dry. Even though we go into the weekend, we're going to see the rain kind of shut down.
And it's looking much colder, 40s, low 40s.
Yeah, and we've been shaving those temperatures back, and we may be doing more of that over the next couple days, too.
One danger after another.
Oh, yes.
Thanks, Justin.